Hey, Charlie. Welcome back to ABJ Vlogs. Why in that like ABJ Vlogs? I wanted to speak some crazy Chinese today, but I don't know where that's part. You know, when I see you all like this, my Chinese vanish. That is the reality. And so I don't know how to say it, but if today is your first time, please welcome to ABJ Vlogs. And I know we are doing something that is so beneficial to people based on the comment that you give me, based on the inbox comment. I know we are doing something that is at least impacting life. And so we thank you all. Welcome to Scholarship Insights on ABJ Vlogs. Thank you. I have made several videos talking about scholarships and talking about things that you need to know when you're coming to China and all of that. And so today is another opportunity for us to discuss something so much interesting that people really want to know. What am I talking about today? Today I'm talking to you about scholarship timelines here in China. And so people contact me even in the middle of July, August, and say, BJ, I want to apply for scholarship. What are the schools? Which schools can I apply? Yes, it is very important that you know. So please stay relaxed and then know all the timelines that you need to know so you can apply and be successful in your scholarship pursuit. So if you want to apply to Chinese government scholarship, or if you want to apply to study in China, please be tactical in your planning. That is the first thing that I want to see. Be tactical in your planning. Why do I say this? This is because all the scholarship procedures have a particular time that they are released. And so if you are planning to study here in China in 2025, these are the things, or these are the timelines that you need to know. Okay, generally scholarships open from October. Scholarships in China open from October of every year. So if you want to study next year, then be targeting October, late October this year. So we are looking at somewhere around from 25th going, or even from 28th, or even from 15th. Let's make it like 15th going. We should be checking portals of universities. But before October, what do you need to do? Okay, so I would suggest that right from June, July, what you basically have to do is to start searching for universities in June and July. So if you want to study mechanical engineering, if you want to study business administration, then you should start looking out for universities between June and July. And you are not only looking out for the universities, you are looking out for universities and then the professors that you can contact in that department. Some people ask me, BJ, is it important to search for a professor? It actually depends. Having a professor does not guarantee that you have the scholarship, and having a professor does not also take you out of the equation. So if I were you, I would look for a professor, because sometimes it becomes so competitive, and then getting a professor actually enhances your chances of winning a particular good scholarship. So you'd have to look out, go to various university websites. If you do not know which university to apply for, or the course that the moment you know your course, just comment under this video, BJ, I want to apply for this particular program. Just email me. I can even send you, or not that I can even say, I will send you a list of universities. Okay, a list of universities, and then the programs that you are looking for, so you can start searching from these university portals or websites. So once you identify a particular school, so for instance, you have been able to identify for about 4 or 5 universities. Look out for the corresponding professors with their emails and then their areas of interest, so you can write to them. And I know some people would want to look out for universities that do not have application fee, and so this is the opportunity. June, July, you should be looking out for, or maximum in August, you should be looking out for. Now, having known this, in August, September, you should start gathering your documents. In August, September, start gathering all your documents. I have made videos, or I will make videos to tell you about the particular document that you need to apply, for Chinese government scholarship, and I'll take you through. Let me even write this down so that if you have not made this video, I can tell you documents here needed. So I have written it down so that if I have not made this video, I would make it for you. So you have to start putting down your document because some of the documents will take a little time to get them. So like your recommendations, if you don't have them, and in China recommendations actually should be from associate professors or professors, but I will make another video to explain all of these things. So you gather your document between August to September. You gather your document, then but you can gather your documents and leave out two important documents: your medical report and then your non-criminal record. You can leave these two documents out. Why are you leaving these two documents out? We'll come back to it later because these two documents have expiry dates and they are going to expire after 6 months. So when you make or prepare them as early as June, July, or in August, it is or September, it is going to cost you because you cannot really use it later. Okay, so you have to leave that one out, and I'll tell you when to do this particular or when you have these particular document. So what you have to do is that in September, school would have resumed. In September, we would have resumed school. So you just give it up to maybe like about 15 days after September, like between 15th to from 15th going, you start searching for professors. You start emailing professors. So you can give yourself between September to October, middle of October. Then you start emailing professors bit by bit. I think people have asked me, how do I send professors emails? So that's why I'm saying that I really want to pour out all my knowledge onto you. So you have to start looking for professors. You have to write to them, and it will take some time. Some professors, it will take some time for them to respond. Some will not respond at all. So you have to search and search and search. If you get a professor, fine. If you do not get, but if your school that you want to apply to is compulsory and you don't have a professor, then it's going to be a big challenge. So you start looking for professors between middle of September through to October. Okay. Then in October, scholarships would have opened. So one scholarship open, okay, just in October, the moment you see that the school has announced their scholarship, then you quickly apply for your non-criminal record in your country and your medical report. So once you get your medical report, then you are good to go. So you can even start your application, create all the various portals following the school's requirement, and then get your medical report. So that once, and your non-criminal record, so once they are ready, you just upload them and then you send. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, that do not prepare them as early as possible. So if it depends on the type of scholarship now. So if you have applied for the Chinese government scholarship, the type B, then it means that probably latest by middle of February, it would have ended. Latest by middle of February, it would have ended or closed. And once they are closed, nominations are going to come out as early as maybe middle of March. Okay. And so if you are fortunate and then you are nominated in the middle of March, you are good to go. But if once you apply, I just want to say that once you apply for that particular scholarship in October, you shouldn't relent. You should now look out for university scholarship. So because Chinese government scholarship, you are going to apply to only one, unless you are applying to the type A. I think I've made videos to explain this already, but I can still explain in another video. So you have to apply to type B from October. Once you have applied to that one, okay, then you still apply. So you realize that a lot of university scholarships would also open after February. A lot of them would open after February. Once the Chinese government scholarship has ended and nominations have started coming. So even in February, March. So once you have applied in October, all that you can do is that you can still search for universities. You still be searching for universities from October. If you are able to apply, that's if you're able to apply in October. But make sure that at least between October to February, you'd have finished your application. You'd have finished your application for the Chinese government scholarship. So once you are done with your application, then we still look out for some few other schools that has good good university scholarship, so that we can apply for them between February to March or probably April. Yes, probably April. And once you apply for this university scholarship from April, now all that we need to do is to wait. We have to wait. So April, then April, May, June. Then we should be looking out for the results of all the scholarships that we have applied for. All the scholarships that we have applied for April to May. And in May, some of the scholarship will not even come in May. That is the normal procedure. But some of them would even delay because year in, year out, a lot of people apply. So some would even proceed to June and some would even go to July. So you'd have to use this period to, it's called the waiting period, and it is one of the difficult periods, but you have to compose yourself and then wait till that period. So once you wait till the scholarship results are released, now from June, July, once you are nominated, once you are selected, you are awarded a good scholarship and you want to actually come, then July, August, we use that one for the visa preparation and application. Then in September, you would arrive here in China. So I know people would ask me, "BJ, I want to apply for a March intake. What do I do?" Yes, very few universities, I always say this, very few universities in China have good scholarship in March. But if you want to apply in March, it is also most of the schools one of the good schools, one of the schools that I know is Jiangsu University. For them, they have March intake, but we have several universities. And I mean, what some of the universities do is that when you're applying for March intake, in starting from when you are enrolled, like when you come in March, you're going to study Chinese language from March till August. From March till August. Then you and your colleagues will come and join you in September. So sometimes some of the March intake is kind of like it's come, but once you get opportunity and you come and you're learning Chinese language, I've always said that learning Chinese language is one of the best things that can happen to you. And so once you get opportunity, do not feel sad. Come, okay? So you can also apply for that one from October, sometimes in September. So September, October, for March intake, we'll be looking at September, October. We make the application. By January, results are out. And then in February, we apply for visa. And in March, we are here in China. So this is the dynamics that we have. And so if you have any other question concerning the timelines, please comment in the comment section. Don't forget to share for others to know what we do here. And let's get interactive. It is Ijay. It is bye-bye. I love you and I'm ready to serve you and serve you well. Please share. I love you all. Bye-bye.